listening for you, is he, Rob?
No, I don't think he's pointed this way.
He's pretty weak here. He's not Q5.
Yeah, I'm only getting maybe half the words.
Yeah, well, you're, I thought maybe you were something. I wasn't. All right. Good evening to you, Rob. Pretty warm in the shack here, but got the cooler going. Whoops. Hang on, cooler. Get over here. Get over here where it should be. This. A little bit more, so there we go. Aim it at the chair that the chief's ex-wife's going to sit in. Oh my goodness, she's coming out in a minute. Anyway, how are you doing today?
Oh, okay. I signed my severance, separation, and termination agreement today, so that's good. But boy, is it hot in the shack here, 85 degrees.
Oh, well, you're lucky. It was 106 here today, and maybe hotter. That's the last time we looked at it. It looked like it was between 106 and 107. Probably did 108. They were claiming 110 today. I thought it might have gotten to 110. But my temperature gauge on the patio might have been in a cooler draft than everywhere else. But I sure thought it was the hottest day we've had in a while. And it's warm in the shack here. The swamp cooler, not a swamp cooler. The air conditioning unit's going along, chugging away here. And I've got it on the amplifier where it blows over the shoulders of Judy when she's sitting here. Anyway, other than waking up to no water this morning, which was kind of a shock, everything else went well through the day. We apparently a breaker blew or something. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I turned out I must have gone a couple of 3 days without pumping any water from the main well into the tanks, and they went dry. I didn't catch it, of course, because there's no way to know when the pump isn't. Unless you walk up and check the water level in the tanks, you have no way of knowing how much is in there. And I just didn't do that because we haven't had any issues. Every time I've checked it over the last month, the water was up right within a couple of inches of the top. So I had no way of, I had no warning on this one. But we recovered it in about an hour or 30 or a little less and got everything back to normal. And probably still pumping, and I'm now pumping from both wells. I'm not sure whether we had a well problem up above here or whether we just had something. There was many power outages that we went through with a number of different things here. I shouldn't say that because it didn't happen up at the well house. The only thing that could have happened up there is maybe it got so hot in that building that it tripped the breaker. Anyway, back to you, Rob, KM6SRR, and the group, K6MYC. Let's get ready to start the Bozo Net, beaming south for KB6RQU and N6SWR.
Kilo Golf 6, Charlie Echo Fox.
I hear you, 9DD2. Good evening, Darren. Rob, pick it up.
Yeah, I hear Ben in there also. How you doing, Darryl?
All right. How you guys doing? How's it been going?
SWR is in there too. N6SWR, AA6S, over.
AA6S, you're loud and clear. I'm running out of battery, but it's working.
QSL, N6SWR, AA6S. I'll get you checked in. I don't know if they heard you or not, but I'll stand by here and see what's going on. N6SWR, back to you there, Ben, and I'll stand by here. AA6S, over.
Yeah, I bumped my antenna a little further over. They'll probably hear me now, but we'll check it out. If not, if they don't recognize it, go ahead and check me in. N6SWR, back to net.
Yeah, no, we hear you. We hear you just fine, Ben. No better, no worse than the last 2 or 3 check-ins with your 50 watts there. So, no worries. Good signal. Good to have you. Pretty warm here. Did you get past 100 today down there?
105 or 6 or something like that, I believe. I'm not sure. I actually haven't checked it, but it's hot as heck.
Yeah, same here. Boy, it really warmed up in a hurry, didn't it? Rob, over to you.
Yeah, we're hearing you good, Ben. N6SWR, KM6SRR. So we got you checked in there. Yep, it's been hot up here. I got home and was sweating. Over.
Yeah, it's been a little warm lately, but I guess it's been warm throughout the valley, so it's nothing unique just to Bakersfield. So you guys can get that N6SWR.
Yeah, next week's supposed to be down in the high 90s, so that'd be good there. Can't wait. Over.
Weekend here is supposed to be 108 or 109 this Saturday or Sunday.
Yep, the fire before the storm, I guess. And of course, as it figures, my air conditioning guy's gonna be coming on Monday to put in the air conditioning after it cools off. Over.
Yeah, it's supposed to be down to 99 on Monday.
And all the time.
W6BBS 72.
Good evening.
Good evening. If I sound a little off frequency, my GPS just hasn't locked up yet. I just turned on the computer. For the first time, I was actually loaded the software, was watching it, and it looks like this thing's been going for like 3 or 4 minutes and hasn't locked yet. So when I first turn this computer on, it takes a while for everything to get going. Anyways, I had a comment about your well there, Mike. I got thinking about this. Sometime over the weekend, when I was down there working and when I was just buried and had everything disconnected, I think it was the day I was working on the getting that one inverter disconnected so I could run everything off of one, and so kind of in crisis mode. And the generator started up, and it was in the morning for the pump. And I went, oh, we just lost PG&E, and I went over and looked, and we had PG&E power at the house. And so
Stand by, Ben. Stand by.
Suspect it maybe the meter was still lit because I had the backup system was on. I don't know. But anyways, Saturday morning, I think it was, the generator did start up and run for a little bit and shut down. And at the time, I was thinking, well, maybe I've got to check the clock on it, and maybe that's just its exercise mode. So it's just we may have had an issue, something go on up there, PG&E come off and on or something, and that may have been when that breaker got tripped when the generator was trying to pick up the load or something like that. I just don't know. Over.
Yeah, it's possible. I know it couldn't have been with all the glitches that you had on and off in the house that was going on, but that didn't affect our well normally. So that's a whole different independent system. But either one of two things or three things got it. We either had a glitch at the same time there was no water in the well. I don't think we've ever had no water. I suspect it just tripped the breaker, because it's come on, and I haven't gone up and felt the water in the tanks, but I bet you we're half full by today. Anyway.
With both wells running, providing they both stayed running.
Yeah, well, I haven't checked any of that. Get to it, but had other things going today. We were trying to do some computer stuff, and on and on. Okay. Ben was talking during your transmission, so he can't hear you apparently. And Ben, he said this W6PBS's antenna is pointed toward the Bay Area, so that's probably why you didn't hear him. So we'll shoot it back to you, Ben, for your final comments. Again, we missed your last transmission. N6SWR Bakersfield, K6MYC Bozo Net, 2 meters. He's either pissed off or going away or something. Rob, you want to try him? I called him while Frank was talking and said, hang in there a minute. I'm doubling with you. Try it again, Rob. We're doubling.
Roger, I was getting ready to talk and then I heard you again. N6SWR, Ben, are you still on frequency? KM6SR here.
Yeah, something in the neighborhood just came up, and I've got some very bad noise interference on this end. I can just barely understand you guys at the moment.
Okay, Ben, that's fine. That's sometimes the way it goes. I know Mike's got noise issues sometimes too. Anyway, thanks for being there. N6SWR, KM6SR. Back to net.
73 Ben, 73. A6MYC. KB6RQU. How about you, Rick? Oh, Rick's missing again today. Okay, very good. How about KC5DTU?
KC5DTU. Good evening, Mike and Nanette. I'm present.
Okay. Very good, Kerry. Good to hear you. We did get your 4 emails. They're pretty intense, and we didn't get a chance to really read into them deeply, but they're all heavily related to financial stuff and the Fed and all the warnings and all that. So we didn't get into it much this afternoon. We had gotten another email or 2 or 3 from other people that we had to deal with, so didn't get a chance to get to yours there.
Roger. Sent you 2 more today.
Yeah, we got 4 or 5 so far.
Roger. This ones that I'm sending you comes out about 5 days a week, sometimes 6, with some pretty good info. So I'll send them to you daily, and I sent you 2 today.
But Judy says, thank you, 512. Is it 512 or 59? No, 712. 712 for KC5DTU. 712. Go ahead, Kerry.
Roger. It's 712. Well, that's what I get for being absent for 3 weeks.
That's what you get, yeah.
Kerry, A6S.
I hear you. I got you already in here, Bill.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi to Kerry there. Haven't heard him for a long time. Just was wondering how long it's going to take before Israel lobs a couple of mushroom clouds over towards the other direction there, Kerry. Go ahead.
It's not going to happen, Bill. It's not going to happen. But I don't want to tie the net up. I'll get with you later.
Yeah, Roger. Well, take care. See you later, A6S 800.
Okay, we've got your 800. And good evening to you, Bill. Bill, I've got a question for you, and I don't even want to burden you with this because it may not be of any interest. I have a great big, this is physically large. It's got a big suitcase handle on the top. The box is about 8 or 9 inches square. It's about 24 to 26 inches long. That's with the speakers attached on either side. It's an old boom box. And it's nice. It plays. It's got lots of features. It's got a tape deck in it, or not a tape deck, but I think a CD player in it or something as well. All of a sudden, it's decided it isn't going to turn on at all. It's got to be something really silly. It was just unplugged for some time, and all of a sudden, I just can't get it to come up. Do you work on those at all?
Not really. Those things I've got in the category when they quit, you get another one. Mikey, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So if you were able to work on it, I would have you do it, and I would also then give you an older antique radio that I have, a big stand-up console thing. Over.
Yeah, Roger. It doesn't turn on at all. It could be could be anything, but the radio or nothing works.
No, nothing turns on. The tape deck works. It doesn't play anything, but it rejects or ejects or something. I remember something in there moves and make noise when I hit the tape deck part of it. But I just use it for the radio. But and I may just it's such a big, beautiful thing. It's so big and handsome from a boombox standpoint. It's big and ugly from that standpoint, but it does make a good sound. And I have it on the patio. I've had it on the patio for years. And when I'm listening to KMJ or some of the other AM stations, it works good. Anyway, I may just chuck it, get rid of the thing, or give it away. The speakers are probably fine. They're big, like 8-inch square boxes, so the speakers could be salvaged. There may be other things on it I can salvage. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought I'd ask. I hate to burden anybody with it, but I can't see it. It may be something as stupid as I haven't found the on-off switch yet. It's one of those that's got so many buttons to push that I can't tell whether I've got something in a mode which won't let it come on.
That's possible. If it's been out in the patio, if it's as bad as that amplifier thing that I worked on for you, man, the moisture and everything got to that thing pretty bad. At least I got it to work. I was amazed.
Yeah, no, it's working fine. It's in the bedroom.
That's a better place for it than out in the patio. It'll last longer.
For sure. Yeah, anyway, okay, no worries. Let's see who else we have in here before we get carried away. I haven't heard anything from Daryl. Daryl, we checked you in quickly at the beginning, and then we ignored you because there was other things going on here. Hopefully you're okay up there, and I don't know what your plans are to probably work with Frank a little bit to have him help you or something get that 2-meter antenna up, but that would sure be helpful up there under a rotator, and then you could have some fun with the band here. KG6 Charlie Echo Fox, K6 MYC. Oh, he's in and out already, huh? I guess he is. Well, okay, we don't have K6BBG in here yet, even momentarily. We could have WB6JNP or KM6HK, but I don't hear them either. We could have WA6OIB. Could have KK6ZKE. Anybody else?
KK6ZKE 704.
There you go. Thank you for that, Terry. Good to hear you. And are you in the garage or in the house tonight?
I'm in the house sitting under the air conditioning.
Okay, very good.
Info,
go ahead.
Is Judy in the shack with you?
Judy is here.
Well, I have info for Judy that she'll be pleased. You'll be pleased too, Mike. Speakers showed up. And so just now I took one set out of the box, unpacked it, plugged them in and everything into my 9700. And they work just fine. And I think you guys are going to like this setup. It's going to work well for you.
Okay, I think in all my junk connections, we've got a...
We are ready. Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, there you go. We have a double adapter. I think we had one before that we had a speaker plugged in one side and the Bluetooth plugged in the other side, but that's what we're going to need. We need 2 of those. I'm not sure I have 2, but I'll look around.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. I know there's one for sure in the shack that moves back and forth between the 9700 and the FT1000. And if we need a second one, we'll get a second one. But yeah, that's what we're going to use, that exact same setup.
226 is here.
Yeah, good. Hang on a second, Ken. Let me finish a thought here. Okay. No, the one that we had did not go between the FTDX 101. That's a separate line. I plug in, it's an adapter that's a big phono jack, a 1/4-inch phono jack, neck down to a smaller stereo, an 1/8-inch one. That's all I use there. We'll have to come up with some other combination to make that all work.
We got to wake up and pay attention and get back to the net because 226 is here. I've got it all worked out, Mike. We'll be fine.
Okay. Go ahead, 226, whoever that is, some strange number. I think his wife's call is KWA6VZM, but I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, I know. Hi, guys. Good evening to you up there, Frank. And Judy there, I hear her in the background there. WA6OIB 226 is here. Good evening, all.
Good evening, all, and we were just commenting on the fact that you weren't in here yet. Your ears must have been burning.
Yeah, somebody else is in there. Say again. Phil, WB6GGY is here. Good to hear you. My beam was pointed up your way, fortunately. So. Okay. Good evening to you up there, Phil. Hey, LOL is here.
WA6LOL 856, Judy.
Well, hello, Dave. 856 is here now, too. WB6LOL. Been a while since I've heard you. We're thinking about you. Are you coming Friday?
I am. I'm going to be, I got set up at the Piccadilly Inn, so I'll see you guys Friday.
WA6LOL, right, Dave?
Yeah.
A6LOL 856. Go ahead, Judy.
Thanks for checking in, and I'm going to...
Great to hear you up there, Dave. Yep, you betcha. Yeah, it'll be an interesting program. I'm sure you'll get something out of it. I know I will.
Yeah, looking towards Central Valley here.
Oh, great. Yeah, it'd be good to see you guys. And then guys...
Hey, Pat, W6PMD, we hear you up here in the northern Bozo Net, over.
Yeah, we hear you.
You're covering him up. Say that again, Dave. You were covered up.
Oh, I was just kidding around. I was saying Rob owes me a free dinner, and so I might need your guys' help to squeeze it out of him.
Yeah, we'll twist both arms and a leg and an ankle, and we'll get him.
We'll make sure you get it.
All right.
Call for Central Valley. I'm going to turn it back over to Nick.
Okay, now we're heading down to PMD.
Hey, Pat, W6PMD, KM6SR, number 432. We hear you, over.
What was the call?
Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, number 432. Over.
I heard you in there just a minute ago, Rob. Maybe you didn't hear me when I called you back. I think you called me earlier. It sounded like your voice.
Roger, yeah, we had some local traffic too. I was trying to keep quiet for them, over.
226 here too, Pat. Oops, I think I doubled with you. WA6OIB 226 is checking in with you, Pat. Roger, you're sounding great. W6PMD, WA6OIB. Go ahead, Mike.
All of a sudden, Pat's just faded out, but we've got him checked in. W6PMD, W6PMD, K6MYC, Bozo 47, way down at the moment, Pat, over.
After that, Mike got you in there. K6NYC, Bozo 47, W6PMD. Yeah, your signal's down quite a bit too, about F3, maybe F4 barely. So, boy, a minute ago, you were about 10 over, Todd.
Yeah, well, you're Q5, but just barely at the moment, Pat. Good to hear you. Good to hear you. Nice to hear you. Hopefully you're staying cool down there. It was 106 or 108 here today. W6PMD in the Los Angeles Bozo Net group, K6MYC, Northern California Bozo.
Like Mike said, down here, our local Mike, we're glad we got the air conditioner still working. And, yeah, everything's fine down this direction. Mike, appreciate it. And I'll go ahead. I'm going to turn it back over to Net unless there's anybody else up north that wants to check in down south to W6PMD.
Anybody else up here for Pat?
Yeah, I'll give him a shout. W6PMD, W6PMD, Able 6 Sugar, number 800, 800, Patrick, go ahead.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. It's Dennis. Stand by, Dennis.
Yeah, we're all doubling here, so I'll say 73s, Pat. Thanks for the check-in there. W6PMD, AA6S. Good evening, Pat.
And we had Dennis from up north. I don't know if Dennis is hearing me or not. Frank, you want to try to grab Dennis? You're probably closer to him than I am.
Dennis is loud here. 6 ISO, do you copy W6BBS? Do you copy, Dennis? Now, I'm not pointed his way, Mike. I'm pointed at the Bay Area, and I can't rotate. Hi, Dennis. WA6OIB here. Well, you're 10 over 9 here. No problem at all with you. WA6OIB. Do you copy him now, Mike?
Yeah, you're 5-9 plus. And I don't hear Mike yet. Been out there for a while. We've done the antenna systems, and just now that are all done. Over.
Can't copy him. He's too fluttery. I'm turned on the backside. Go ahead, Ken.
I'm working on your car or something. I'm sure having fun with mine.
I think we're in the car as well. You'll have to fill me in on what you've been doing and I forget what car you had down there, Ken. But, well, I had the tower down and rebuilt all the 2 years and also the 432. Put almost 600 cracks in. I just had to rebuild the whole system. I don't even get so much work done in the morning and late at night because during the day it's been 100 and some odd degrees. As you well know, it's probably been hotter down there for you as well, over.
Right, at one spot today when I was driving it was 109, so it was a real hot today, scorcher. Up at Meadow Lakes, up on the mountains, it was almost 100 up there. Now it's just at 4,500 feet. My goodness. Okay, yeah, I was been working on my DeLorean and been taking it to shows and stuff like that. Took it to LA a few weeks ago too, so having fun too. WA60IB.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got the Cobra, not the 66 Cobra. The 427, and I had to rebuild the carburation and just going through all that, putting new tires, battery, and just kind of going through everything on it, getting it back to roadworthy.
Very good. Lots of fun. Okay, Mike's got you checked in, I'm sure. WA60IB. Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, and I'm copying you, Dennis, but you're Q4 because of the flutter, the distortion on the multipath. I'm still pointed south here, Dennis. Over. He can't hear me at all, Ken.
Right, yeah, and you guys doubled most of that time, too. Okay, 7-3, Mike's got you checked in.
Okay, thank you, Ken. Appreciate it. And South Mike there for me. Maybe I'll be able to work in here in a bit when he gets his antennas up this way. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good evening, Dennis. WB6 ISO, KM6SR. Good to hear you on the radio again, over.
5 and 8, 58, Dennis in Visalia. Go ahead.
In Visalia, you're 5'9", pretty good in a long time to talk to. How are you doing down there? Pretty hot weather?
Yeah, burning up. You went over 9 that time. A little bit of QSB, you were over at 9. I just wanted to say you were loud here. I'll let the net take off here. I don't want to clobber it. WB6 ISO, 73 is Dennis, AA6S, 800, 73s.
We just got in. You can work on the antennas and just now got the tower cranked up, so thank you for the report. Really do appreciate it. 73, take care. Try to stay cool if you can.
73, Dennis.
Good evening, Dennis. WB6 ISO, KM6SR. Good to hear you back on the radio there, over.
Hey, hello there, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing fine. Kind of hot, but we're hanging in there. Anyway, I'm glad you got some antennas up there. I hope you get them all up, over.
I got them all up. Yep, got them all up. And got the new 432 beams I put up. I'm going to try them out maybe tomorrow evening. Do a test on the 432. And yeah, we were just been busy. But boy, it's been so hot. It's really hard to get much taken care of. I get up about 5 o'clock in the morning and work until about 8. That's about all I could do, over.
Roger on that. Yep, you got to dodge that heat. Okay, I'll let him get back to the net. Good to hear you, Dennis. WB6 ISO, KM6SRR.
There was somebody else that checked in through all that mess, but what does it say?
267.
Okay. Anyway, I'm over toward Monterey. I shouldn't be toward Monterey. I want to be toward Atascadero, so I've got to back it up here a little bit. Who was the other check-in that came in through all that we didn't recognize yet? This is Mike, Kilowatt 6, Mike Yankee Charlie, Bozo Net, 2 meters. That may have been just somebody that was already checked in here. With this heat, I've got power line noise in every direction here tonight. I'm pointed down toward Atascadero. Ron, I wonder if you're there. W6QUI, K6MYC. KN6EIV. Eric, are you there? KB6WRW. How about you, Bill? Nobody's home in Atascadero tonight. Must be over 70 degrees or something.
Yeah, they got a heat wave down there. Been a while.
KJ6TYO, since you're aimed at me, Mike, 1009.
Hey, Roger, very good. Ron, good to hear you. KJ6 Tango Yankee Oscar, 1009. K6MYC, good to hear you. How are you doing?
Well, we're surviving the heat. Got a good air conditioner in the work truck, so that's all that matters. So anyway, yeah, you're beamed right there in the Atascadero, so I thought, well, I think I'll go ahead and jump in there where I could get a good signal on you. Well, I have a signal on you all the time, but you probably got a little bit better one on me now.
Yeah, no, you're no problem. I usually hear you no matter where, because I get you on a bounce also when I'm pointed north. Anyway, good evening to you. Over to you, Rob. Say hello to Ron there.
Up and check in there. Thought I might have heard Aaron out there, K6USY.
Are you doing the net tonight, Ron?
From KJ6TYO1009.
You doing the net tonight, Ron?
No, it will be Dwayne, KI6QEL.
Roger.
Did I hear K6USY checking in?
K6USY 1079 and Bozo 1100 and a 1.5-year-old that's just kind of screaming right here. Do you want to talk on the mic? Yeah, okay. You might have been able to hear her in the background. K6USY.
We heard a little something in the background there. K6 Uniform Sugar Yankee 1079 along with Brittany. K6 ZKA 1100 K6MYC. Good evening, Aaron. Thank you.
Yep, the third harmonic had to make a contribution to the net. Okay, over to 10 meters. K6USY.
Check her license.
Check her license, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I double with you, Mike.
Okay, go ahead, Frank.
I just was going to tell you, I just looked up here in my cupboard. I got all kinds of little jars and bottles of stuff, and I found another one of those little 8-inch mini stereo adapters and another gold-plated quarter to 8-inch mini stereo adapter. And so I threw both those in the box, too, just in case we need them. We get everything covered. Over.
Yeah, I only need the one. I've got 2 or 3 of the quarter-inch ones, so you can save that one. The one that I use currently is black, and it seems to be working very fine. And I guess yeah, and it'll take a dual stereo splitter, I'm sure, of 8-inch style in the back end, and then we'll be in good shape.
Yep, just threw it in there because I had it sitting there, and just in case we need an extra or any reason comes up. Over.
Yeah. Okay. Got the, by the way, the old pump, the old pool pump is in the barn. It's sitting upright there. It's got 2 brand new coupling fittings. Those are the ones I think that came with the pump that you never could use, right?
Right, and I was going to do specific things with all that. So unless it's in your way, you just leave it sit there. One of those brand new fittings I was going to put into a stash spot so that we didn't lose it. The other one I am going to glue on your pipe. I haven't cut your pipe and redone that yet. When I came down the other day, I knew that if that leak was dribbled a little bit, I didn't care. The main thing was get everything running. And so I still have to make the trip up to town and get a compression coupling and a couple of glue slip couplers. And then, so one of those will be used. We'll put one away for future use or repairs, and so on and so forth. Over.
Roger. I'll try once again for Ron. We've been putting lots of RF over toward the Atascadero. Ron, are you there? W6QUI. There are Wednesdays that he doesn't show up. This might be the one. K6MYC Bozo Net. Okay, no Ron. I'm going to go right on up to Monterey. somebody else for the Bozo Net. Somebody still pointed down south might give one more call for KB6RQU, but he should have called in already. Over.
I just want to say hi to Tom if he's listening for KW6S before I go to the 10-meter net. KW6S, are you there, Tom? WA60IB.
WA60IB, KW6S. Good evening, Ken.
Yeah, I usually miss you because I'm over on 10 meters when you check in. So just wanted to say hi and let you know I'm thinking about you once in a while. WA60IB. Going to flip over to 10 meters now.
Yeah, very good. Probably will see you at your November flea market there. Probably won't be down before that. WA60IB, KW6S. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, thanks. Don't run away. Just going to get Scott in here first. He's coming around, and I'm pointed right at Monterey at the moment. And we'll pick you up, and perhaps Lee is in there as well. Let's see, Scott, WA6LIE, WA6 London, India, Echo, K6MYC.
Hopefully you got the beam about on me. You're sounding good here tonight. The SFI is up at 303 for the solar flux, and not too much activity on the high band. Kind of dead, Mike. I'll copy you over.
Okay, no copy, but I hear you in there, Lee. Scott, very, very weak tonight. Very weak compared to a couple of days ago where you're blowing me out of the shack. Tonight I can hardly hear you. So band conditions, but we've got you checked in. Ken may have better, well, Ken's left, so I don't know who else is going to have better copy on you. Maybe Bill. Alpha 6 Sugar, are you copying anything out of Monterey, Bill? I don't know where Bill went either. Well, I guess we'll have to just say 73s and look for you on Sunday night, Scott. 73s for tonight. It's really poor, and I've got noise. The band is very noisy here. It was 106 to 109 today. Very, very hot, making the power lines do bad things. WA6 London, India, Echo, 618 K6MYC.
I could probably hear him, Mike, but you had me point down to Rick.
Have a good evening. WA6LIE.
I got a little better copy on you now. I bumped the antenna a little bit, and I either reduced the noise or got a little more signal from you. Anything to report on 6 meters, Scott, over?
It's pretty dead, just the minimum scratchy, but solar flux is up to 303. 303 on the solar flux right now, Mike. Over.
Moved the antenna some more and you came way up. You're way off the axis tonight. It's not your fault. It's just what the band is doing. I'm clear up in the 270 area. If you could repeat it one more time, I think I can copy this time, Scott, over.
Okay, Mike, I was saying 6 meters, poor condition, 6 meters. Solar flux is at 303. Solar flux is at 303 today, so also I think the A is up and the K is up, so a little bit noisy, Mike. I'll copy over.
I wish I could say I got it. Rob, did you get anything?
I got it, Mike.
Okay.
You have me pointing down towards Rick, so I can't hear him, over.
That station as well.
Go ahead, whoever that said he got him, go ahead.
W6BBS. Yeah, he was saying that conditions on 6 meters were terrible, but the solar flux is up at 303, yada yada, and that was basically it, Mike, over.
Those are good numbers. I wish it was October. We'd have some F2. But time of the year for 303. Hopefully those numbers will hold, and we'll have a really good fall season on 6 meters if we can get anybody to get on phone, over.
Yeah, are you talking to me or him?
Well, I'm talking to both of you. Scott, the problem tonight is the QSB. You come up and you got 5 or 10 words that are roaring in here, and then all of a sudden you just fade down the noise, and Judy and I look at each other and say, where did he go? He just disappears on us. He goes right in. Well, I can hear you in there, but I can't read it. And then you come roaring up again, so I'm just not getting enough to get good context. Anyway, we'll look for you Sunday night, maybe with a better report on 6-meter activity. I was going to listen today. I had the radio on, but didn't hear anything. But I didn't have a lot of time to spend in front of the radio on 125. 7-3, over to you, Tom. KW6 Sugar, K6MYC.
K6MYC, KW6S. Yeah, I have not had any action on 6, and I am surprised the SFI of 303 is as high as I think I've ever seen it, but I haven't been watching it for that many years. Yeah, not too much else is going on here. There's a flea market coming up this weekend up at West Valley College on Sunday, and I'm in the hunt right now for a M-squared DC rotator controller. So need to come up with one of those for a friend here so we can get him back going on the air. That's about all that's going on here. K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay. Yeah, if you can find an AC controller at almost no cost, you could pick that up, and then it could be converted with a different board for DC. Over.
Yeah, well, I actually have an AC one, I think, or he does, and I guess it was getting a little expensive to get it converted, so we're still looking for another one.
Yeah, understand. Okay. Well, good luck. Hopefully you'll find one up there. There's most of them these days there many more are DC than AC, so should you have a better chance of getting a DC controller. Usually they aren't separate, but sometimes the guys just decide to go ahead and get a green heron, and then they've got that extra one left over. All right, let's see if Lee is in here. AF6 United, AF6U, how about it, Lee? K6MYC.
K6MYC, AF6 United, the countdown Bozo, 10-9-8. I am present and accounted for.
You certainly are present and accounted for. It sounds like you were in the military.
Actually, no, I wasn't, but I went to military academies most of my childhood life, so close enough? I don't know. Anyway, I wondered if you're going to be on the 6-meter sprint or on Saturday, I think it is.
Well, I might listen. That might be interesting if we had some kind of an opening. At what time does it start? Give me the particulars, over.
Well, I think it's 1800 Zulu to 2200 Zulu. I'm not sure of the details, but yeah, I think, and I think it's Saturday.
Okay, Saturday local time would be 10 o'clock, 1800. I think that's right. 1800. No, we're on daylight savings. That's 11 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 11 to 2.
Okay, well, that's an awkward time on Saturday, but we'll do our best to pay attention there. It may be so damn hot that we don't want to be outside anyway. Thanks for the heads up on that one, over.
And you folks are still up around 108, 109, something like that. That's got to be brutal.
Yeah, that's where we were.
Okay, well, I won't keep you. 7-3 to you and Judy and the rest of the net, and K6MYC, AF6 United, 7-3.
Okay, very good, Lee, 73 to you. Back over to you, Tom, for any final. And good luck. That West Valley flea market hasn't been there for many years. I guess they've decided to regurgitate it, huh?
Well, it was at Foothill, and then it was at De Anza, and then I guess it went to Fry's for a little while, and then it came back
at least, I guess it came back this year at West Valley. Or it might have been there last year as well. I haven't been able to make too many of them. I did go and sell once and ran into KD6SOK there, which was a pleasant meeting. And yeah, I'll probably go over and wander around on Sunday morning and see what I find. Get there about 6. So yeah, that's my Sunday. And Saturday I didn't know about the sprint. I may give that a look as well, and sit there on 125 and see who I find. K6MYC, KW6S.
Question.
Somebody said something. Who was that?
Yeah, this is Kevin and Gilroy. I got a question for Tom.
WA6JKN, KW6S.
Yeah, Tom, what city is that college located in? I'm not familiar with it.
I think it's Cupertino. If you just put into a browser electronic flea market, I guess San Jose or Bay Area or something, it'll pop up.
It's on 280, halfway between Cupertino and Los Altos and that area.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Bozo number 1053 for you, Mike. This is Kevin and Gilroy.
Kevin, we got it. Thank you. Thank you. And good to hear you. It was nice signals last night. Pretty good on 1296. Thanks for the check-in there.
Yeah, and also thank you to Tom for the information, and also for you where the college is. WA6JKN. I might be walking around there myself Sunday.
Yeah, I've been going there since the 60s. I used to work at Stanford, which was just, of course, up the road. It's kind of halfway between Stanford University on 280 and San Jose. You'll see it. There's a lot of off-ramp signs and stuff for it. It's pretty easy. But it's right on the freeway for all practical purposes on 280.
Got it. Thank you very much. And hello to Judy.
Hello.
There you go.
Hear your voice on there, so maybe Mike will let you do that more often. How about it, Mike?
Well, she's always welcome. She just looks at me and says, I got to say something, and I give her the mic just if I see her. She's got her head down and buried in the logs right now, trying to keep up with all you guys tonight. Very good, Kevin. Good to hear you. And have fun if you go up to the flea market. It's usually a pretty good one. It's kind of on a hillside, and everybody has their cars parked in slopes, and it's in a big parking lot up there at West Valley. I've been there for maybe 20, 25 years. Over.
Yeah, it seems it's been about that long for myself, probably closer to 30 years. But I've been to some of the other ham fests up there in Nevada and one in Texas and Southern California. I haven't done any of the Bay Area stuff in a long time.
Well, Bay Area's usually got some pretty good stuff. There's a lot of good hams that are living in there, and there's some good stuff shows up there, a lot of technical stuff. Also a lot of very well-to-do hams that decide to unload stuff and so on. So it's usually a pretty darn good flea market. You just never know what you're going to find there, as most of them are. But certainly you don't have to go very far from home to get there.
Yeah, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump for me.
Yes, for sure. Okay. Good evening to you, and I'll slide up on into. Good evening to you, Tom. We'll listen for your final, Tom, and then I'll slide into the Bay Area. KW6S with the group, K6MYC, Bozo Net, 2 meters.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be there. And West Valley is a lot closer over to Los Gatos. It's only been there a year or two, so it's a lot closer than a lot closer than Foothill, and quite a bit closer than De Anza as well. So I'll be wandering around there with a shirt that says KW6S right above my pocket. Unfortunately, not far enough, and frequently my phone covers that up. But I'll be wandering around there, and I'll be on the lookout. K6MYC, KW6S.
I guess just look for a guy that's real tall and handsome and well-tanned and muscled. You'll spot him.
And I just stand next to him, and you'll find me?
Did they give you an accurate description, Tom?
Well, I just figured that's who I was supposed to stand next to, so I could be found.
Something like that, yeah. You'll find him. You should wear a bright yellow shirt like I have that says, "Can you hear me now?" with a big antenna on the front.
I'll probably be wearing kind of a dress shirt and kind of a pale green, probably.
Okay. You guys will find each other. Just keep yelling out, KW6S, 610, where the hell are you? Okay. So much for the Falderah here.
What band is this?
This is 2 meters. Here we go, guys. I'm in the Bay Area now, looking for people in the Bay Area. K6MYC, 2 meter Bozo Net, standing by.
KT,
I got somebody with a 1 in the call. That threw me. Go ahead. Was it KT2G?
Yeah, not here. KT2G, number 863.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Frank, my noise in this direction is just brutal.
Yeah, okay. Repeat your call, please.
If you can see the stream, but I got to be S9 here.
Yeah, tell him to give us a call again, Mike.
That was Mark.
2G, this is Stan, AB6SR. I think his number is 873.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's Mark's number. 863. No. What's your number, Mark?
Roger, 863. Good evening, Mike.
863. Good evening. Now I hear you. I put the noise blanker on. It helped a little bit. The noise is bursting, so there's seconds, 2 or 3 seconds at a time where the background noise is quiet, and then all of a sudden there's a big burst of noise, and I lose everything. Good evening. KT2G and Mark is the handle for Judy's case. Good to hear you again, Mark. Stand by a second. Let me get Stan in here also. Stan, good to hear you. AB6SR, strong as always, K6MYC. And I know your number is a beer can, 807.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I can hear Mark fairly faintly. You're very, very strong tonight, as was Frank earlier. Sorry to hear you ran out of water there, you and Judy, this morning. So glad the wells pumps are back on again. So that's good. Yeah, we had about 10 degrees below you, 94.6 here today in Los Gatos. So pretty warm day. I wasn't expecting it to be that warm, but it's cooled off now. It's under 80 degrees, back to about 78 or so. Anyway, back to you, and let Mark back in. It sounds as though he's back in the country again. K6MYC, AB6SR.
Okay, very good, Stan. AB6SR 807, K6MYC, fine on everything. And yeah, you're very strong in here tonight as well. Booming through, and I was able to turn the blanker off with your signal.
You have a new number? That's not the call I have.
Stan, AB6.
Not Stan.
Oh, who?
Mark.
KT2G.
No.
Oh, what call do you have? might have copied your number wrong, Mark. We're struggling here. Judy's got you. Give us your Bozo number one more time, Mark. KT2G, K6MYC.
Sure. Bozo number is 863 for Kilo Tango 2 Golf.
Did you change your call?
I did not. I mean, I changed it 3 years ago.
Was it KME?
It was Kilo Mike 6 Echo Alpha Yankee.
Oh, okay. So we have you at the old call, Kilo Mike 6 Echo Golf Yankee. You're still in the log the old way. That's what was throwing Judy off here. And I don't even remember working you with that call, over.
Yeah, probably I changed it shortly after I started getting on Bozo Net.
Okay, that clarifies that mystery.
Thank you.
That one had us going, I'll tell you what. All right, very good. Now, you got Stan in there, 807, AB6SR, 807. Stan. Okay. Hang on a second, Mark. Let's get Stan in there, one more comment, and then we'll go back to you and see who else is in the Bay Area. K6MYC Bozo Net.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Not much else from here. I think you were talking to Tom about the flea market here on Sunday. It's at West Valley College these days. I went a year ago. Wasn't at all impressed. It's not so much ham radio or not too much electronics anymore. It's just modern gizmo stuff most of the time. So not too impressed at all, but I wish them well. So that's it from me. Back to you, K6MYC, AB6SR in Los Gatos.
Yeah, well, it was off for so long. I suspect other people picked up on it, but I suspect it's going to get back to a ham radio thing, maybe better this year. We'll get a report from KW6S and Kevin there, WA6JKN, when they go, but I suspect it'll be better. It was always a good ham one, but if the hams don't go for whatever reason, then it can deteriorate into selling baskets and cotton candy and other crap. Kind of a waste of time for a ham to get up early for. Tom's thinking, though, that it's going to be a good one, so we'll see what happens. And maybe you'll be surprised, and maybe you'll be excited enough to go next year, Stan, over.
Yeah, okay. So it's only about 3 miles from me here, so I might go along, but you probably remember it. I do it. When it was at Foothill, that's when it was the best for hams and old-time radio people like me. Flint Center wasn't too bad. Then it went up to Sunnyvale for a couple of months. Then it came back here to West Valley. So, yeah, I think they're trying to find their way a bit. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope there are some other people in the Bay Area, though it's Saratoga Amateur Radio evening this evening on Zoom call, so you may not hear too many people. K6MYC, AB6SR, that's it. Mike, clear from me.
Okay. Well, I got to make a correction here because I screwed up. I was thinking West Valley College. It's Foothill College it used to be up at. And I gave him the wrong instruction to get to West Valley. So you better just Google West Valley College. It is closer to Cupertino. It's almost in Cupertino, Kevin, if you're still listening here. It is not up 280. I was thinking of Foothill College, which is, 5 miles up the road or so, over. Oh boy, Kevin's going to go to the wrong place. Well, maybe he'll find it if he Googles West Valley. It's not on 280. I apologize for that, guys. When he said West Valley, I used to go to West Valley College, so I had both of those in my head. But Foothill College is where the flea market used to be 25, 30 years ago.
Hey, Mike, can you copy?
Yes.
Mike, WB679 1090. I want to let you know it's off 85. If anyone's listening, it's off 85 at Saratoga, but I'll turn it back to you, and then I'll just wait my turn. But if anyone's listening, 85, and then get off at Saratoga.
Yeah, you're right. And I had the wrong college in my head here, because it used to be at Foothill. I don't think I ever went to the one at West Valley. So that's my mistake. I apologize for that. Thank you for that. WB6WNI 1090-1090. Good evening, Gary. Good to hear you. Might as well take a transmission, and then we'll stand by and see who else is in here. Thanks for the correction. I don't know if Kevin's still listening there, but I hope he should keep listening. It should never just turn off when you're done with your check-in. You should keep listening, because usually there's more bits of information, and sometimes, in this case, a major correction. He's going to be up the road in the wrong direction there. Somebody will find him and pull him back to the right place, so maybe he'll figure it out before he gets up there. Thanks for that, Gary. Take a transmission, and then we'll see who else is here. WB6WNI, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MYC and the group, WB6WNI 1090. And Mike, I will comment, and I will say the same as Stan. You said you've never been there, but let me quickly add, you're probably not missing a lot. We go there because of these social events. But yeah, it's really tiny now. And anyway, I'm planning to go anyway. It'll be August 11th, so we'll be there visiting some friends that we went to high school together, I think, in the camps over 10. Anyway, the exciting part is the flea market. Nothing else going on, but hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow on 432. I always like that, man. K6MYC in the group WB679.
Okay, you're way down from normal, Gary. I'm not sure. I thought it was me because I hadn't turned toward you. But I went back and forth on you, and I can't get you. I almost lost you at one point. You just about faded into the noise. So you maybe not pointed at me, over.
Possible. I know I did not check the antenna today, but you're coming in as strong as ever, so I will check again tomorrow, see if it's still pointing correctly. K6MYC WB679.
Okay, you don't have a rotator. It's up there fixed, is it?
Yeah, no rotator. It is fixed.
Okay, when are you going to get a rotator so you can join the club here?
Yes, I don't know yet. I have no clue, but maybe in the next several months.
Okay. All righty. Thanks for checking in anyway, and we've got you, but it's just not your normal signal strength is not there. Maybe just the band. All right, QRZ, Bozo Net, Bay Area. Who else do we have before we move on? K6MYC.
WB6JNN.
Got you, Jim, WB6JNN 285. Good evening. And you're down too, so maybe it's just the band. Let me come up a little bit more in your direction here. A couple of more points and see if that brings it up. WB6JNN, East San Jose, K6MYC.
Yeah, well, we got some flutter going on in there. Some airplane involved, I would imagine. You were at S8, and now you're going up to 9 and 9 plus. So, yeah, it's not as strong as normal. But anyway, it's still good copy, no problem at all. Yeah, I just got it back in the house. I was talking to my daughter. We were out on the patio, so I timed it right, sort of. WB6JNN. Oh, I did get an airplane in the air today.
Okay, well, if you were out on our patio now, you could be out there with a dozen biscuits, cooking biscuits, over.
That's why I don't live over there.
It's pretty warm. I think we're well over 100 yet. It's just really hot. It was 106 to 109 here in various places. So pretty warm today.
Bozo.
285. And so there you go. Thanks for checking in. And go back on a nice cool patio and enjoy the evening, Jim. WB6JNN, East San Jose, where it's nice and cool. K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, north of Fresno, where it's not cool.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Yeah, it was in the about 95 here today, so it was quite warm. WB6.
Okay, 7-3, Jim. I I think when we get these big temperature differentials between you and me, that's what causes the problem with the signal. Your signal comes and goes, and it's probably because of the layers of the temperatures. There's about 25 or 30 degrees difference between your place and mine, I think, right now. And you'll get those inversion layers that trap the signal. 7-3, my friend. WB6JNN, K6MYC. Clear. Anybody else in the Bay Area before we move on? K6MYC, QRZ. Do I hear anybody else? Am I missing anybody? Anybody hear anything?
Nothing over here.
Okay. I guess that's it. We're missing KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie and also KF6 QCH and a few others, WA6AXX and so on. Hang on a second. Okay. All right, so let's see. I guess we'll move on to Oakdale. Oakhurst. What is it? Oakville or whatever it is. N6RO. N6 Radio Oscar, if you've got an antenna at all. N6 Radio Oscar. N6RO. K6MYC calling and listening.
Oakley, Mike.
Oakley, yeah. N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC. Ken? Okay, I don't hear Ken tonight. He may have another. No, I know he's got two antennas. I'm pretty sure one of them at least is hooked up.
He said something about last night. Didn't he say something about he wouldn't be here tonight, but maybe the rest of the week?
Oh, he might have said that. Maybe I missed it. Thank you. Okay, how about Clear Lake? N1 Papa. N1 PPP and the group K6MYC. Are you there, Gary? And Dave?
Yeah, Mike, I'm here. N1 PPP. Good to hear you, Mike.
Yeah, good to hear you. Thank you. And I assume you also have Kent, KA6OSX, checking in. Is that correct?
Yes, 160 as well. I got 336 and 160. I heard Dennis tonight, too. Talked to him a bit. Who's on a lower frequency.
Okay. Did you say somebody else was still on frequency? You're a little fluttery. I missed the last part. I got 160 and yourself. Was there somebody else here as well? Over.
Oh, I heard Dennis tonight. I talked to him on a lower frequency.
Oh, yeah. We got Dennis checked in from earlier, and I'm sure if he's still around, we'll check in just a minute when I get up in his direction. Thanks, Dave. Great to hear you. N1 PPP. With KA6OSX in the sidecar, 160, K6MYC. 7-3.
And WB6 ISO standing by.
Yeah, there you are. Good evening again, Dennis. And a better signal here. I guess you weren't hearing me readably. I could copy you signal strength very fine. You just had so much flutter and warble that the audio was a little difficult to copy, but I was getting about 90% of it. Anyway, I guess you've got most things hooked back together, but you've been spending most of the time with your vehicles, huh?
Not really. I worked on the Cobra quite a bit, got that taken care of, but the major problem on the antenna system, I've done a lot on the 432 system as well, but as you well know, the temperatures have been so bloody well hot, so I've been getting out about 5 in the morning to about 8 is about ready to do it, and then it gets so darn hot, and somewhere around about 7 o'clock to about 8 or 9, I can work a little bit more in the afternoon, so it's just one of those things, it's so damn hot and everything else. When we were younger, we could do it, no problem. But we get older, not so good. We gotta slow down a wee bit at work.
Okay, and you have the I heard you mention 432 when I was pointed the other way, but I'm not sure if you've got the connectors on and you're running on 432 yet, over.
Roger. Yep, just got the 432 system up there. I rebuilt a whole new complete system, so I got a quad over quad, so I'm running the quad here on 10 years. And I put another quad of 40 element quad above the 2-year system up there. And if everything else checks out, I haven't talked to anybody on it just yet, so we're looking forward to that tomorrow night. We'll try to check in and see how it works. I thought maybe Bill, KO6KD, might be around. If he is, I would like to run a couple checks with him on 432, over.
Yeah, okay. You must not be pointed at me because your multipath and your flutter is so serious that you're 20 over 9 and I'm having trouble copying. You're just fluttering and major distortion on the audio, over.
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, you're a good 20 over S9, solid copy, no flutter, no nothing, so must be just something going on down there at that end. Okay, well, fine. If you haven't heard Bill, KO6KD, I would like to talk to him, over.
Yeah, he'll be here. He's probably hearing us now. I'm pointed right toward him.
KE6ILX mobile.
We hear you, Jeff. KE6 India Lima X-ray. KE6ILX sort of mobile fixed in Grass Valley. Number 96, K6MYC. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, just pulling up the driveway. Still, all the last second, single loop on top of the truck there. That's all I'm running with the 400 watts. So anyway, got to get up to the house. I thought I would jump in there while I was hearing you so good.
Boy, you took a fade, and I have power line noise in your direction, so I just turned the blank around, but I missed that. Can you give it one more time?
Yeah, I was saying I just went with the single loop. I just went with the propagated loop, and I think it was the 400 watts.
Hey, Mike.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Yeah, he said he was just pulling in. He was running a single loop and 400 watts, and he was just pulling into his home.
Well, normally he's really good copy, but he must be above an inversion layer because he just faded right out of me, and I kept going back and forth with the antenna. I'd get little bits and pieces. When he first called in, when I was talking to you, he was very loud and clear, but as soon as I moved the antenna toward him, I picked up a bunch of noise. And that's what's causing me the grief at the moment. Anyway, Jeff, we've got you checked in. Thank you. Go ahead in the house and get out of the hot car. I know you just got home from the mine there. KE6ILX, Grass Valley, K6MYC 73. Jeff, maybe we'll see you tomorrow on 432.
Yeah, 73. That's 9 all the way. KE6ILX.
73, Jeff. Nice hearing you.
73. Thanks for the relay, Dennis.
Very rarely any kind of relay. You're solid copy no matter where you go all the time, but no problem.
Okay, well, maybe you put the audio back like you had it before. It's so bassy. It's so bassy that it's just garbling here with the multipath, and that's what the problem is. And you're speaking rather quickly. If you were speaking slowly, I would be able to get every word, over.
Yeah, I don't know how to change it, to be honest with you. I'll have to check with somebody else and see if there's anything else I can do as far as the audio, because it doesn't really have any kind of anybody else that normally doesn't have that problem. But anyway, I'll work on it and see what I can possibly do, over.
Okay. I think maybe just too much audio. I think if you backed it down, it would be better. It's just so full that it just makes it hard to copy. I'm looking at Judy, and we're both looking at each other like, are you getting some of this? And you're loud. You're knocking the speaker off the shelf here, but it's just garbled. It's probably just the band conditions along with everything else, Dennis. Don't worry about it. We'll see you tomorrow night on 432, and let's see. I'm sure Bill is in here. I did talk to Bill this morning on 40. So he's around. KO6KD, Bill, are you here?
Yes, indeed. I just popped in here. I've been other places and decided to come over and see if I can hear you. But I hear you fine. K6MYC in a group, KO6KD.
Yeah, you You're good copy here. Dennis wants to take you off frequency and check 432. He's just got everything sort of running there. Dennis, you want to coordinate that with Bill? I'll stand by.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. And also throw another hint on you. Like on your radio, I know you're running the ICOM. If you're running the noise blanker, shut the noise blanker off. If you get a signal, there's any 20, 30 over in there, and you have a noise blanker on, it will just make the audio distort. I had that problem here, so yeah, you might want to check that. Don't get home, get nothing. 125. I got one I'd like to check from 432 and it's antenna that I put up.
432, 125. Yeah, okay. It'll take me a minute or so to rotate the antenna back around your way. So I guess are we done here now, Mike? I'll go ahead and QSY.
Yeah, Roger, 7-3, and we'll see you probably in the morning. And then tomorrow night on 432, Bill, 7-3, and I'll look for Darren, see if he's in here. KJ6KFB, Darren, are you here tonight?
756, Kilo Julia 6, Kilo Foxtrot Bravo.
Yeah, KJ6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo 756, we got you. It's very broken up with my noise bursts. I turned the blanker off as Dennis recommended, but it's destroyed you. Can't copy you at all with all this bursting noise stuff here.
Sounds like you got to get rid of your noise problems. I've still got to work on mine. But mine have gone down a little bit. Of course, let's see if that. Anyway, carry on, Mike. We'll catch you next time around. KJ6 KFB.
Okay, well, it helps to bring the antenna toward you. I had it more up on Bill. This antenna between you and Bill are pretty sharp. Normally it doesn't make any difference. But with the noise and every other problem that I've got here, it helped a lot. Now I'm copying you Q5. Thank you for checking in, Darren. KJ6KFB, South Sacramento, K6MYC, Bozo Net.
And John's awaiting.
N6RO.
Oh, there he is. A little late. We were just passing you a minute ago. N6 Radio Oscar. And Judy will listen for your number. I know it, but I'll wait for you to say it.
Okay, K6MYC from N6RO, Bozo 8-35, high temperature 99, temperature in the shack now 88, and my dinner was, what was it?
What was it? One of those, what was my dinner? We've been eating that for the last couple of nights. What is this?
That's the kind of cook I am.
Yeah, that's Judy for you. She just puts it together and we eat it, and it's food. But we don't know what the hell we're eating. It's rice and stuff and vegetables and all kinds of stuff. Can you name this food? Anyway, good to hear you, Ken. N6RO, we're laughing, K6MYC.
Yeah, fine. It was mahi-mahi. I finally pulled it out of my head. I tried to check into 6 meters Monday night, and I didn't get to the shack till a little after 9. I didn't hear a thing. So I tried, but I guess too late. No progress on getting my UHF antennas back, but one of these days. See you later, probably Sunday night. I still don't have 432. N6RO.
Sunday night is 2 meters. Tomorrow night's 432.
Yeah, right. Right now you're exactly off the side because it's Wednesday night sprint time. I don't have control.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Anyway, good copy. I knew you had 2 antennas, so I figured you'd be checking in tonight on 2 meters here. One of them, at least, is not disconnected. Hi. Missed you on, of course, 1296. We did hit 18 or 19 check-ins even without you, but we would have been good. We had about 3 that didn't show up in the Bay Area. Is that Abby? There's Abby.
No, it's Blackie.
Oh, is this Blackie? Sure enough. Okay, we got all kinds of cats in here tonight. How are you doing, buddy? I know. Are you hungry? There's some food out there.
I had a black cat called Chester.
Okay. Yeah, this one's Blackie, and then Abby is the one that's totally black. The only way I can tell them apart is either grab their body, because they have different body styles and muscular structure, where if I can see the front feet, Blackie's got white toes and Abby is totally black.
I got white toes too.
Oh, you do? I think us old guys all got white toes. We got a lot of white on us.
Hi, Ken.
Okay, Mike, I'll let you run N6RO. See you on the weekend.
OIB, go ahead.
Good evening up there, Ken. WA60IB 226.
Yeah, hi, Ken. You're really loud. Mike really came up when he rotated the antenna. I've been listening for about 20 minutes and couldn't hear Mike at all off the side. But he's S6 now and you're S9.
Okay, yeah, I was over on 10 meters. We had an Australian checking into our local 10-meter net, so we chatted with him a little bit, but 10 opened up a little bit.
Well, the SFI of over 300, I would expect so.
Yeah, right. Well, we're looking for good stuff out there. It's just you got to be here to pick it up. That's the problem. I'm out and about so doggone much. I wish I could spend some more time in the shack and get some of that stuff. Yeah, that would be fun. I think one of the local guys mentioned him tonight too. That he's looking for him. Yeah, wait till the dust settles a little bit. Okay, good to hear you, Ken. WA60IB. I was 109 at one spot where I was at today.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, same here. So you had a cool day.
Yeah, I did. 99.
All right, 7-3, and we'll see you Sunday, I guess, if not sooner.
Yeah, Sunday it is, N6RO.
Take care, 7-3.
And I'll be gone for a couple of weeks. We'll see you guys when I get back after the, let's see, 25th will be the first night I'll be back on 220.
Where are you going?
We're going to the UK. All four little countries there. Going to spend 2 weeks out there.
Ah, great. Have fun.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Good evening, Ken. N6RO, KM6SRR. I think I heard you come in the other night, kind of loud but then quick, and by the time I got back to you, I guess you'd gone, over.
Hello, Ken. Yeah, Rob was talking to you. Did you hear him?
I heard somebody, but I couldn't copy it.
Oh, swing up towards him, Rob.
Yeah, I thought it was pointed towards him, but that's okay. KM6SR, standing by.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, Rob. I can't turn my antenna until 9 o'clock because another station's got the rotator. Anyway, I can hear you, 730 N6RO.
Okay, Ken. Yeah, I peaked it a little bit. I don't know if you're hearing me any better. I was just saying I thought I heard you the other night, but when I came back to you, you weren't there, so you're probably in and out, over. Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Okay, very good. Turn toward Reading, and I'm going to see if we can pick up the Reading boys. Reading. I'm not sure if I can hear them, so all ears to the radio for Reading because I've got terrible noise here. Reading. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, KD6SW, Charlie November 80 in Reading, and KO6HS in the same grid square, K6MYC, Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie calling and standing by. Over, Rich.
KR6MR, Bozo 759.
Roger, stand by, John.
Roger.
I'm not hearing Rich. Anybody?
Yeah, I hear a voice. It sounds like him. He's real weak.
Bursting noise is just breaking everybody up. I can't get enough to get voice recognition. I think I hear you, Rich. I think I copy you. We'll check you in, but I got terrible solar noise here. So we'll stand by and see if we can hear Jerry in there. KO6HS, KO6 Hotel Sugar 230, K6MYC. Over.
Okay, 230 is on vacation right now for 1 week, so he won't be on. 73 from Reading, 86 shortwave.
Okay, I hear you, and I guess Jerry is not there tonight. So we got KD6 Sugar Whiskey, 145. That was almost Q5 that time, Rhett. Sorry for the bad receiving conditions here with my noise. Thank you, and I think you said Jerry was not there tonight. KD6SW for confirmation, K6MYC standing by.
Yeah, Roger, QSL, Jerry's on vacation for about a week. He will be on. So 73, KD6 shortwave, ready, over.
Okay, 73. Thank you, 73. Okay, anybody else in the Sacramento Valley area, up and down all the way to Reading, or the northern Oregon coast, or the southern Oregon coast and down? K6MYC, QRZ, Bozo Net.
WB6GGY, Whiskey, Baker, 6, Golf, Yankees.
Yeah, we got you in there earlier, of course, when we heard you off the backside. Good to hear you again, Phil. WB6GGY. I think he's already in here somewhere. I'm not sure. I thought we picked him up earlier. No? Okay, well, we've got you one way or the other, Phil. 884, yeah. All righty.
Just after Ken.
Hi, Phil. Hello there, Ken. Okay, guys. Hey, we'll get you later. Ken, have a fantastic trip, and we will be looking for you when you get back home. WB6GGY.
Well, thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to try and have fun. Make up for the trip 2 years ago that was all a mess. So thank you, Phil. WB6GGY, W6OIB. Back to net. Thank you, Mike.
Tell your lovely bright hi for us, WB6GGY.
I sure will.
Okay, I hear WA6HNA. Good evening, Greg. A little fluttery. I'm probably not pointed right for you here. WA6 Hotel November Alpha. I think the big problem is inversion, temperature layers inversion. I'm having trouble getting you guys clearly through the inversions here. I can't remember your number, Greg. I can't remember your number, so give it to us a couple times and we'll dig it out. WA6HNA, K6MYC.
QSL, Mike, it's 1013. And you're running from S1 all the way down to S1 and back up again. So, yeah, we've got some flutter here, too. Back to you.
Okay, I got 1013 and not much else, but terrible power line noise or solar noise. Thank you, Greg. Good to hear you. Hopefully we'll have better conditions in the next few days. If nothing else, we'll see you on Sunday. We'll see you on Sunday, and maybe it'll be quieter and a little bit cooler here. We're supposed to be down to 99 on Monday, so maybe that'll help. WA6HNA Groveland, K6MYC, 73.
Okay, 73, Mike.
Yeah, there you are. Now you're up, Q5, 73.
759, KR6MR.
We got you checked in, John. Sorry about that. 759, KR6MR. K6MYC. We've got a visitor in the shack here. Blackie is walking all over Judy. So she's struggling with the pen and the Bozo sheet, but she's getting it done. A tail in one face on one side and an ear in the other. The cat is insistent on standing right on her lap while she's trying to write him. There he goes. He just decided to get down and give her a break here. Very good, John. Good to hear you, and it was good to get a little bit from you on 1296 there. I think I heard the word Bozo. That was it. The KR6MR 73 K6MYC. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, okay. I read a little news report today. The first meteor shower ceases this weekend, Sunday night to Monday morning. And they said it's also a geomagnetic storm that is going to hit at the same time. So
So that could be where some of your solar noise is from. Over.
Would anybody relay that?
Yeah, the Perseid plus the geomagnetic storm that just hit, he was talking about, and he's saying that's probably where your noise is coming from, but I think you got it pegged to something else.
What did he say the noise was from?
We had a CME, so that's what he's thinking it was from, but I think you've got it pegged as solar noise.
Yeah, no, I've got my neighbor's solar noise, and I'm looking right across him, and there's a side lobe that looks right at him when I'm pointed towards Sacramento area, so it's just brutal, and it's bursting on and off. That's what really makes it hard. I get 2 words, and then I get nothing but noise, and then 2 more words and nothing. So the copy is loud, signals are loud, but at times I can't hear even anything except this bursting noise. Very annoying. Thank you, John. Thank you, sir. And okay, on the CMEs and the SFI, yeah, really good numbers. Hopefully something will happen on 6 here. Watch out for some F2. Too bad it's not October. Late September, October, November. If we had these numbers, we'd be working all over the world on 6. KR6MR 73, K6MYC.
Okay, 73, Mike. I see you tomorrow on 432.
Roger, 432 tomorrow. Bye-bye. Anybody else before we go to Nevada? K6MYC.
711, K6MI.
There you are. Okay, good evening, John. K6 Mexico, Italy. 711. K6MYC. How are you doing, John?
Oh, good. Worked Jarvis Island, the expedition twice. And wow, it'd be fun to catch them on 6 as well.
Yeah, well, let's hope you can get them on 6. Are they going to be on anything beside FT8?
Not quite sure. I'll have to look that one up.
Where is Jarvis Island? I've heard of it, but I don't know where it is.
Jarvis and Palmyra Island, about 1,000 miles south of Hawaii. Around 15 CW right now, 21027.
Roger. Very good. Thank you for that. Hopefully we'll see something from them tomorrow afternoon on 6. Okay, we got you, John. 711 K6MI. Thanks for that, John. And I guess there's a sprint on Saturday on 6 meters between 11 and 2. Are you going to try to be there?
That's interesting news. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, well, I just heard about it today myself, so I thought I might try to get on. It's kind of in the middle of the day. It might have something interesting, particularly with these big high SFI numbers. The SFI is up over 300. Did you hear that, John?
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty, let you go, and we'll see if there's anybody else. Sacramento and points in between and beyond before I go to Nevada. QRZ Bozo Net, K6MYC. Nothing heard. Here we go to Nevada.
KM6 SRR.
Okay. I'm up. Yeah, that's all right. That's close enough to the boys in Nevada. Good evening, all. KD6BQ. KD6BQ. Richard, I wonder if you're in there this evening. K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249, over.
Yeah, big signal. Judy got you first time out of the barrel here. Quite a big difference from your 432 signal, over.
Yeah, a little bit of difference in power, too. So, anyway, yeah, you've got a good signal here tonight. In fact, I was listening, N6RO was pounding in here, too, with me pointed south. So, he was pretty loud. And, of course, right now you're pointed at us. You're a lot louder. But I've been hearing you for quite a while. So, something's favoring the propagation. Unfortunately, it's also bringing me smoke from that fire up in Placerville, over.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, well, I think we're above the inversion. That's why you are high and I am high. And we're above the inversion. I'm having a lot of trouble with the stations that are down on the flatland. The fading is horrible. The multipath is terrible. And the distortion because of the multipath is terrible. So we had a rough time in the middle areas this evening. But you're very loud and very steady here, Richard. Wonderful signal. KD6BQ, and we'll see if I haven't heard Larry last night. We missed Larry on 1296. We'll try for Larry this evening, and of course Daniel as well. KD6BQ for your final for the moment at anyway, K6MYC.
Hi, Richard. Yeah, good evening there. You got a good signal, both of you. So, yeah, I was just going to mention to you, I picked up a preamp from the Silent Key pile of stuff there for 2 meters. It's a WA2 ODO preamp. It looks like it's been used. Hopefully, if the device is okay, it might work and perk things up a little bit. And also got a W6PO 1296 preamp as well, over.
Okay, well, the PO preamp should be fine. The ODO you got to watch out for. It'll work in your location probably, but it has a great tendency to cross-mod. He put too much gain in a device, or the device and the design has too much gain and it crushes. So just watch out. If you can set it up so you can switch it on and off, you can tell whether it's helping or not. They do have a good noise figure, but they're just not so strong on the front end in terms of IMD, over.
Yep, I can see that. It's on the side it says 0.09 dB noise figure and 27 dB a gain, which is a lot. But if I had something real lofty between me and the receiver, that would help.
You could put an attenuator in line with it on its output, and it wouldn't hurt anything. Yeah, 27 dB of gain is ridiculous. You need about 15 to 20. You're only trying to overcome the noise figure of your receiver and whatever feed line you got between it and the receiver, over.
Yeah, I think the receiver is pretty good. I get a 10 dB increase in noise just by putting a 50 ohm termination on it. So I think the noise figure on the receiver itself is good, but I have about probably 1.5 dB of coax loss going up to the tower.
And well, that won't matter much. With a 0.9 dB noise figure, you'll still be hearing basically your big cosmic noise limited, over.
Yeah, right now I'm also power pole limited. If I point toward the north, I've got a very noisy power pole over there. So anyway, I don't want to hold things up, but I thought there's a couple things I found. And also, I got out there and measured that dish. It's not as big as I thought it was. It just looked big because it's mounted on a tall mount. So it's only a 10-foot dish, so that's manageable here, and I think probably adequate for 1296 EME here eventually. And I got the feed for it. I located it's an old KL7UW septum feed, over.
Yeah, that should work okay. Yeah, that'll be good. The septum feed is good. It gives you right hand, left hand, which you need.
A bit of work to take it down. He's got it mounted up pretty high. It's probably up about 15, 20 feet up off the ground, over.
Yeah, well, typically they're not very heavy. If it's a mesh dish, it shouldn't be too bad. It'd probably be 100 pounds or a little bit less, over.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's got all the way around the perimeter. It looks like it has about 3/4 inch metal ring all the way around it, over.
Yeah, that's normal. You got to have something around the ring on the outside. Very good. Well, if it's all aluminum, it should be light, and you should be able to get it down. And hopefully, you'll have one other person helping you on 2 step ladders. You should be able to get it down.
Yeah, well, I'm a little old guy, so I'll probably have 4 guys with me to help out, over.
Yeah, afford big guys then. Go get big guys if you're going to go collect them. Get guys that are 6'8".
Yeah, I need my old work buddy Ray there. He was about, he was 6'6", I think, and he weighed 300 pounds.
A little bitty guy, huh?
Yeah, a little bitty guy. Yeah, we used to walk down the hallway together at work, and people used to call us Penn and Teller.
He was your bodyguard, huh?
Yeah, he's huge. He would make a good bodyguard over.
Well, I'll say, if nothing else, he'd scare the crap out of everybody. All right, let's see if Larry's here. Larry, are you lurking in the background? N7 Whiskey Tango, okay, 6MYC. Oh, Larry, I was afraid of that. SFI over 300, so you want to be aware of 6-meter possibilities, and there's a sprint between 11 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, a 6-meter sprint. So some lively stuff might be happening in that period with a lot of people on because it's all concentrated in 3 hours, Richard.
Yep, okay, we'll give a listen. My geochron says, the solar flux is 303 and the sunspot number is 242, over.
Yeah, big numbers. Good stuff. All right, let's see if Daniel's there. Daniel, I hate to keep you waiting there. KE7UQL, K6MYC.
Here is 272, KE7UQL, over.
Yeah, good signal. Not as strong as Richard, but that's to be expected. A little flutter, but not too bad. How are you doing up there?
Well, we're doing good. We're getting near the end of our 100-degree days. This should be the last one for a while.
That's be good. We got a few more to live through here. It was 109 here today, probably about the same tomorrow, and right on through the weekend. And then on Monday, we're supposed to be down to 99, but that was a prediction from last week. So that's a question mark whether we're really going to see that or not, over.
Okay, very good. Yes, we're tired of the hot stuff. We're ready for fall, over.
Well, I guess I am too in a way. We've learned to live with it. We walk around with a towel on us. Judy's talked me into keeping a towel on my head or around my neck, and I did that today, and that was quite nice, particularly at 109. Anything you can put on your face and body that's wet is good. And we did spend about a half hour in the pool as well. Anyway, Daniel, 7-3, we'll see you tomorrow night, of course, on 432. KE7UQL 272, K6MYC.
Good evening, Daniel.
Hi, Ken.
Good to hear you. Good signal. WA60IB.
WA60IB and K6MYC, KE7UQL 73, and good night.
Yeah, very good, Daniel. How about you, Rob?
Yeah, good evening, Daniel and Richard. I hear both you guys really good. Hey, I've got a buddy down here that has all states except for Nevada. He was wondering if anybody has FT8 up there, over.
Not this station. Hey, Rob, what town are you by down there?
I couldn't quite get all that. He said, what, something up there?
Rob, I do not have FT8. I asked, what little city or town are you by, over?
He's in Coursegold.
Do not have FT8, but the other question I couldn't get, over.
He said, what town are you in? He's in Coursegold, not right at the town, but close. He's considered Coursegold, over just north of me.
Oh, okay, so he's in line with you, because I was thinking I'd have to move the 1296 left or right to get Rob.
No, you shouldn't have to move it for him or me. He has problems pointing on the 432 and 1296 because the rotator doesn't read out right. So he has to fish around for signal strength, but at least it rotates, over.
Okay, we'll keep trying for Rob. We'll just keep it pointed right at you, over.
Yeah, I think that's as good as any.
Yeah, you came up real loud that time there. Thanks.
Okay, 7-3, Daniel, and we'll see you tomorrow night on 432. It'll be cooler in the house. The 432 net is in the house, so Judy will enjoy that, and so will I. We're done here for the night except for checking for Porterville, Rob. 73 KE7UQL, KD6BQ, and one more standby for K7SUN or N7WT, K6MYC. Nothing heard. Good night, all.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, go ahead, Ken.
It did.
Hey, Larry's the FT8 guy up there. That'd be your best bet.
Okay, well then I have to get them together on a certain time, and then maybe they can make contact over.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Get some sort of schedule going if you can find Larry. He comes and goes, huh, Mike?
Yes, he does.
Okay, I'm going to get out of here too. This will be my last evening because tomorrow we've got family dinner tomorrow night, and then Friday we've got the club meeting. So I won't be back on the air until the night of the 25th on 220. So this will be my last stint for a little while. Anyway, WA60IB.
Okay, Ken. Maybe I think we'll see you. I think Judy and I are going to ride with Rob into to the club meeting and enjoy WA6LOL this time. He was in Communicado the last time with his daughter, and then he had another bout with a little hospital visit for a while. But he's coming down, and he was very anxious to meet Judy and so on. So we're going to try and get there. 7-3, and I'm sure we'll see you or talk to you somewhere, but in the outside chance that we miss you completely, have a great trip. You know that from coming from our hearts here. Yeah, WA6. Yeah, WA. Go ahead, Judy.
Gonna miss you a lot, and I hope you and Gwen have a super duper time.
There you go.
Well, great. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, Gwen won't be at the meeting on Friday night. She's got some last-minute stuff she needs to do. I will be there, of course. But anyway, I'll see her in just a few minutes, and I'll give her your regards and let her know what's going on. So you all take care all around, and we'll catch you when I get back. And we'll see you guys at the meeting Friday night. WA60IB, Northern Clovis.
Okay, 7-3, and I'm rotating toward Porterville.
7-3, Ken, WA6YB, KM6SRR.
WFC.
Yes, sir.
Is that KD6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie?
Yeah, KD6BQ, WA6OIB. Yeah, you came up too, Richard. Yeah, you're solid S9 with almost no noise up that way, so you're sounding good. Appreciate that. And we'll see you after I get back. I won't be back until the night of the 25th on 220.
I'm pointed down toward Porterville. In the meantime, as I went around, I heard KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. So I don't know if you can hear me, Mike, but we got you checked in here.
You were covered, Richard. So 7-3, WA60IB.
Sorry, I can't hear him.
Yeah, that was 10 over. Did. Okay, we're done. Thank you, Mike.
No problem. I didn't hear him. I didn't realize he went on for a second on over. And, of course, I heard KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie in there, and I wanted to recognize him. All right, I'm pointed toward Porterville looking for KE6BK. Eddie, if you're in there, please come now, or KB6RQU. Late, better late than never, K6MYC. Nothing heard.
KE6PK, Eddie, you on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net, over. How about a late one for Rick, KB6RQU, you on tonight, Rick? I'm not hearing anything at all either, Mike.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Aaron, 7. What?
38.
Okay. Judy said we got 38 tonight, Rob.
Okay, let me count.
And she's got the cat on her lap again. He's really become affectionate with Judy. Frank, you're going to come up short on Blackie because he's really found that Judy is the favorite one to sit with. He sleeps between her legs because she doesn't move like I do. So she's real stable in bed, so he sleeps around to her legs a lot, but he doesn't want to sleep on me. I'm moving all the time.
Make sure you check in the Charlie Alpha Tango.
Yeah. Let's see. That's KE6 Charlie Alpha Tango 1111.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I'm kind of persona non grata with them these days. They don't pay me too much attention anymore, except for when you guys are not around or they want the door open. It's not too often that they come up and crawl up on my lap or anything. Of course, I'm moving fast and doing a lot, so can't blame them for that.
Well, the other thing is the other cat's been living at the house all the time, and they're a little bit edgy, more edgy than normal, too, so they haven't been around the outside of the house very much for attention. They do get all their attention in the house. Over.
Yep, roger that. Okay, well, I got to get out of here early in the morning and get up there and finish that job off so I can get back down to your place. And it's hot in here, so I'm going to get out of here, go take a shower, and go to bed. And I told them I'd be back up there by 8:30 or so in the morning.
Okay, and then we'll see you when we see you. Yeah, a lot of little cleanup to be done here. A lot of stuff in the way, tools all over the place and all that. If nothing else, for Friday, I'd like to have it a little bit cleaned up in here.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm in the middle of changing everything, and so and then this inverter going down has kind of got me goofed up. But yeah, I'll get on that, Mike.
Oh no, I understand. I'm not pushing you, but I was tripping over tools today on the floor. Maybe we can just put them up on the bench. And you heard nothing from Sean?
Not a word, and I sent another email, and I called and left a message with a supposed supervisor. Still haven't heard back.
I'm getting a little frustrated. I'm holding my comments there. Hopefully we can get them online with us here. And tomorrow might be the day to press. We're in the house. You're here. And if we can get them to call us back, that would be helpful. Get some resolve on this second unit, because we can't continue to go continually here all summer, the rest of the summer, with just one unit running.
Yep, roger that. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. It's hot and I'm sweating. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. K6MYC in the net. Good night from W6BBS.
Yep, 7-3. Where are you going to be? Are you going to be anywhere you can pick up anything on the way down?
I will be passing through Oakhurst, so I will.
Okay. You might call me when you leave that job. Maybe I'll have something that you could get in Oakhurst. There's something that's nagging at me that we've been forgetting, and maybe you could swing and get it. It's not major, but check it. The other thing is, somebody was asking, Rob was asking about the pipe. I know when we got all that free pipe from the pipe place in Oakhurst, I don't know if they've got any more. Do you have a chance to swing by there and see what they got?
I've been in there several times, and each time, they've cleared it out so you can't see it from the front anymore. And each time I'm told, no, there is none right now.
Okay.
But I bet that if I get a chance to go in there, I'll take every piece I can get on my trailer.
Yeah, there you go. I knew that would be the case. And if you can't use it, I can use it. And, of course, Rob can use it. And he wants to think about doing some watering on his roof as well.
Yeah, well, I need 800 to 1,000 feet here easily just to get the place basically plumbed in for water everywhere it needs to be. So I got my own needs, and you and Rob, and so I'll get what I can. All right, I'm going to get out of here. W6BBS.
Yeah, well, I don't really need any. I know Rob does. I will. Good night. See you later.
Good night, Frank. W6BBS, KM6SR, 73.
73.
Anybody else before we close the net? K6MYC, 2-meter Bozo Net, looking south, but taking anybody. Bring nothing. Good night, all.
Hey, Mike, I got 35. How many did you get?
38.
Well, I was at the 10-meter when you were over at Monterey area and the Bay Area, so I guess I got to listen to the thing, pick up somebody I missed. Over.
Yeah, just a minute. Judy's updating her number. How many do we have, Judy?
38, but you also spoke to 1111.
No, that was a joke.
You didn't want to put in Charlie Alpha Tango?
checked in the cat here.
Yeah, Charlie Alpha Tango.
Yeah, exactly. We're laughing. Well, he's happy. The cat's happy. He's checked in. He's good to go.
Oh, man, I pulled a fast one on Judy.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Aaron, I'll wait a bit and then I'll try to listen to the stream there. Over.
Yeah, you may have to. It must be some missing in there. She might have duplicated a couple of them. There was a couple of times that we might have Phil duped, but maybe a couple of dupes in there. The guys come in early and then they come in later, like WB6 ISO. We might have him in there twice as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I didn't put him in the second time. Over.
Yeah.
Wait, we can't get multiple check-ins?
Hang on just a second. Judy's trying to clarify something for me. Stand by. I'll be right with you.
Only your YL can do that, Aaron. Over.
Roger, roger. Yep. Just wait until the kids get licensed.
Did you get all the guys from the Bay Area back to the beginning?
Are you talking to me, Mike?
Yeah.
SR?
Yeah, I had the volume turned down. I say, did you get the guys up to the Bay Area?
Up to Monterey, I think, and then I know, I heard you talk about Kevin, and I didn't get him, so I missed it after Tom and Scott. Over.
Okay, we got KW6S, that's Tom, of course, 610. We got Kevin, 1053, KWA6JKN, and we also had AF6 United, Alpha Fox 6 United Lee. What the hell's his number? 1098?
KT2G.
Yeah, we had KT2G in the Bay Area. Did you get him?
Yeah, I got him, but I didn't get Lee or that other one there, JKM.
Okay, well, there's your two missing ones.
Okay, thank you. I'll say 73 easy, guys. Judy and Mike there, K6MYC, KM6SR.
Okay, good night, Rob. Good night, Aaron.
Good night, Mike. Good night, Judy, and good night to all the lovely people on YouTube. K6USY DMO6.
Do we have some listeners tonight?
We've had, there's 9 people on right now. Of course, one of those is me. So there's 8 people other than me listening, but tonight we've had 54 people stop by the stream.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's making us world famous with an audience of 54. Sean Hannity has an audience of 8 million. I'm going to catch him soon.
Yeah, we're getting there. It might take a while, but we're getting there. Yeah, people, randomly will find us, so it's kind of interesting. So we're furthering the hobby and hopefully getting people interested in, weak signal stuff.
Yeah, well, hopefully they won't be put off by some of our falderod that we fall into. I get kind of goofy at times.
Well, it's mostly just Ed being goofy.
All right, good night all. K6MYC out of this hot place.
Oh, I know what that's like. I had to do that today at work. Alrighty, good night everybody. K6USY.